Hey guys, how you doing today? It's me, Kelly. So we're gonna do another layer. I don't know how far we'll get on this. I don't like making these too long, but I want to talk about a few different things. So one of the things that I absolutely love are rub-ons. I've loved them forever, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what they are because uh, they just become more layers. So always look at your clearance in your art stores, craft stores, AC Moore, Michaels, Joann's, Hobby Lobby. Always look for uh, clearance because you can find some good rub-ons that you can use as layers. Also, Tuesday morning, if you have one of those near you, they always have great like cast. I don't know what they are. I always get good stuff there. So they have a lot of rub-ons as well. So, rub-on, rub-on. So I have this layer here. And if you just found me and clicked on this video, I was asked, what exactly do we do with this? Well, what I'm doing is this is going to be a mixed media background for a painting that I'll put on top, a girl, a picture, or whatever. So this is just showing different layers that you can do. You don't always have to do all the layers I'm doing, but when I do things to sell or whatever, I like to do a lot of layers, and we have a lot of layers going on, and we have a few more that I want to do. So you can see this is muted now. We muted it. I will link the video to doing this down below and at the end of the video. But I'm just going to take some of these, and it doesn't matter that these, I mean, I'm glad that these kind of match, but it doesn't really matter. So I'm just going to take them, and I'm not worried about what they say. Now, I really dig this. I really dig this. It looks like somebody set coffee on there, but So what you do is you take your paper, you take the background off, and I just set it down. Now I think I'm going to I have a quote I might use over here and then do a face here. I'm not sure. So I know if you know for sure, you know what I might do? I might turn it this way because I like all this texture, and then I can, oh, but I love that. Okay, but I can make that like part of the dress. Okay, anyway, too much talking, Kelly, I know. So I'm just going to lay this down wherever. I'm going to take a back of a pencil, or maybe you have a gift card or whatever, and I'm going to start giving it a rub. Get those corners, and if you don't get the whole thing, it doesn't matter. It's just adding extra that when somebody goes to look at it, okay, it's not sticking. Why is it not sticking? When somebody goes to look at it, that they see different pieces, different colors, different items, kind of thing. Let's see if this is working. Come on, baby. Yeah. You see? I don't know how well you can see. So now we have this, and it's just something extra, and I'll show you at the end, and you don't have to use the whole sheet. I'm going to use these words, the seal here. You really got to get in there. And my background's a little bit textured, not a big deal. And you'll see when it lifts off, it gets a little white. And you see we're just adding little bits and pieces. Now I'm going to add something down here. I think I'm just going to add this like ribbony thing over that white. That's okay. I mean, I don't care if that goes there. And I'm going to save some because once I have it almost done, I go back on and add little bits and pieces. So I don't want to use all of it. Well, I'm not going to use any of that. Okay. Come on, baby. I probably need a thicker something to... All right, I need something that's stronger, that's gonna... I wonder if I use my clothespin here on the side. I can see it's starting to lift, but I want it all to lift. Okay. All right, well, it didn't all lift, but that's okay. Well, you can't see anyway. It's like I turn you up, I turn you down. There you go. You can see a little bit down here. It didn't all go, but that's okay. Turn it this way and do this one here. Yeah, that works much better getting the stuff off. Yeah. All right, and because I'm gonna put something over here, but I want something. I like the words. I might do these words right here, and it'll just peep out. I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna do as far as hair and all that kind of stuff, but I'll just add this because I want it a little bit under. And you can see this worked good. Popsicle stick is what they usually give with you, but I don't have that. Yeah. So that is that for those ones. And I'll save these and put your paper back on the back so it doesn't rub off. And then, you know, you save what's on there because you'll probably see me take these out again. And then I have these, which I've had forever. These were on clearance, and I think they were like 25 cents. And I bought them all. Oh, look, see, yeah, they give you a, can you even see? What is even my life? It's so sunny in the wind. They give you this little cute wooden thing, which I'm going to save for something in mixed media, I'm sure. I can put my little clothespin back, which I don't know why I have it there, but I do. One never knows. Yeah, see how they give you that? Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Anybody know what that's from? Okay, so then I'm going to do a couple of these. And they're just going to add some brightness. And you know what? You see this down here? It's like the flower around it, but the middle. I think I'm going to take like this and put it in the middle and see. Oh yeah, that works much better. Okay, you really can't see the colors. It's sunny, you know how it is. I'm going to add over here something a little, yeah, a little crazy. Make sure you get those ends. I'm going to do that little thing there, whatever that is. I have 2 of these left, I think. I have 2 sitting here. I might have more, but look at those come off so beautifully. And then one more. I'm having a circle kind of gig, right? Which is okay. Do you see how sparkly these are? Can you see? Look at that. Yeah. I think I'm just going. Let's just do this. I can't think too much because then you'll never do anything if you overthink it. And for now, I'm going to add a little one here. I'm going to leave that alone because I will go back again. I can say, oh, you know what I have or I can use? But I think I'm needing something here. Let's do this. Let's do this one. I like this wooden thing. I can use this in doing so many mixed media things. I'm going to take some of these little balls off there. I used to have some little balls. There you go. And yeah, so that's good for that. I only picked out a few things, so. And then I have this. And I think this, I don't know what this is. Could this be Ranger? I don't know. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to save these till the end because I want these to kind of really pop through, you know, once I'm done with everything. So, see how they are? See how they're coming forward when you look at it? Now the background's even going further in the back. You can even see just with this text. And they're on there. They aren't going anywhere. You know, you can use stickers too. So don't like say like, oh, I don't have, get stickers. Stickers are everywhere. You can get them on clearance, cheap. pick something with a variety and use stickers. Matter of fact, if I can find any stickers, maybe I'll use them. I'll go look. I'll pause the video, go look and see. Because you never can have too much of this. Because a lot of it's going to go back in the background anyway. Like I said, I want some of this coming out as detail as like, oh, what's that? What's this? But, you know, so I'm going to go look and see if I can find my other stickers. They might be downstairs. And then I'll be back and then we'll move on to the next part. Okay, so I am going to apologize in advance. The puppy is, I had to put her in a crate and you might hear her whine because she does not want to be in there. Because she knows I'm here and she doesn't like it. So, and if I talk to another animal or I talk to myself or I have a video on, she likes to go nuts. So, what I'm going to do is, you can see I have these all down and we're going to start our mane. Now, I'm going to tell you, I want you to, you know, use whatever paints that you have. Don't look at the paints I use right now and say, oh, but I don't have that. I can't do that. That's not what this is for. This is, I am using my Goldens and Liquitex and they're almost all gone. And I just want them gone because I don't want them to go bad. So normally, yes, I have all my folk art sitting here, but I'm just using whatever I have sitting here. Because I don't want them to go to waste. I've talked about this a million times. Back in the day, I could afford Golden and all that kind of stuff. And I would occasionally buy them. And one year, Dave, my husband, for him and Emily for Christmas, bought me tons of Golden. And I love it, but I can't afford it anymore. So, and I've always used folk art and ceram coat and all those kind of things. I was taught by my grandmother, she used those. And I know I always give these long speeches about why I'm using Golden and a Liquitex, but I do like them. I'm not going to complain and I don't want them to go to waste. So there we are. Okay, here we go. No more banter. All right. So I decided that I'm going to put the face over in this area and that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do a quote over here. So what kind of face do I want to do? I don't know. I love doing odd girls. Odd girls are, you know, what I started drawing years ago when things just don't match. Sometimes I can't get it, is the word symmetrical? I can't get it symmetrical. I can't make it look human. I make it look odd and I'm an odd girl at heart. So there we go. Do you boo. Okay. So I'm going to take this is a Derwent sketching dark wash pencil. So it's kind of like a Stabilo. So a lot of you can't get Stabilos or don't order from Amazon or your stores don't have them. This is from Derwent. I got this at AC Moore a couple years ago. And I'm all into the charcoal and everything now. So that's what I've been doing. And as far as the face, I know this is going to be like the top of her dress, if that makes sense. So I'm going to go backwards. That's going to be like her collar. So I'm going to start here. I hope you guys can see. I will outline it with paint in a second or darken this. This is going to be, yeah, the top. And then I'm going to bring this down like this. Just going to be a really kind of random, you know, kind of looks like boobs, but it's not going to be, you know, just her skirt, her dress, bring it in. And then I'll have her neck kind of be like here. So you see, it's hard to see because see how I'm just drawing it in there? There you go. Her neck, and then I'll do this side of her face, this side of her face. And I'm going very loose, very not worrying about it at the moment. Her chin is going to be like they call it like the bottom of the egg. Like if you look at your egg and you have like, you know, the smaller part right here. And then this will be the face. Can you see it? You could see everything right there better. All right, so that's where I'm going to start. I'm going to take a paintbrush, just an old icky paintbrush that I cannot get back to shape to save my life. And see how this just kind of melts the... No, you can't. That's really... I'm trying here. It melts the lead or whatever's in there. I'm assuming it's like a gray watercolor. I don't know. And it just makes it like that. And that's how I'm starting this. I will be painting it, but I want you guys to really see. And I know it's hard. That's what she said. What? Okay. There we go. And that I like to have a little bit more shape, but I can deal. So you can see how we have that going there. And then this would be the top of the head. So like the top of the egg, so to say. See how we do it? This is how we do. Okay, so you can see that. And I'll play with that as I get the face and everything in. So before I draw anything, I want to paint the background of the face. And you can do this a gazillion different ways. Let me find my face paint. I'm just going in. This is a skin tone. This is from Folk Art. You can mix your regular color paints. I think it's, what is it? Blue and yellow, or is it yellow and red? I would have to sit and figure it out, but you can mix just from regular paints. And I'm just going to go in. I like to use Titan Buff for this, but this is what I have sitting here. And oh, that puppy. Oh my goodness. It's the sweetest. She's so sweet. She is such a sweet. I'm going to water it down just a little bit because I don't care if some of that color comes through the back or some of the pattern. She's the sweetest thing, but she just is mischievous because she's a puppy. I haven't had a puppy in 9-10 years. And my daughter, it's her dog. She leaves for work. So see you later. My husband goes downstairs to work and I am here with the puppy. And I'm trying to do a million things and it's just not working for me. So I figured I'm going to put her in her crate while I get a few things done in my art room. And then I'll go and clean out there and then she can run free. I don't like leaving her in there long. And I don't want her to have a bad experience in there because when we leave, I put her in there. She's just too bad to leave on her own. And I don't want her getting hurt. That's my main thing. But like I'm in here doing sorting through a bag or whatever, and everything I set on the floor to put in a pile, she runs off with. So it's not fun. And I can't get up and down off the floor. All right, so I'm going to dry this quickly with some air with my heat gun. And then go back in with another coat. Just to make it a little bit more opaque. And don't forget the neck. Do, 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 do. She's going to have a longer face, as you can tell. Now, I can make it wider. Sometimes I like a wider face. Like, I can just take it and take it out a little bit more. It's all in what you like, what you want to do, what you want. And you can see, like, it doesn't, this looks a lot darker in the bottle than it comes out, which that's what she said, so. Gonna be a lot of banter in this one. Okay, so that is that. I mean, that's how simple. Not going crazy. Not worrying about it too much. Gonna give it just a once over. And then I'm gonna go on to the dress a little bit while I'm waiting. So I'm gonna take my pencil or whatever, and you can see there's a flower here and a flower here. You know what? I'm gonna go in, what colors? Let's do, I'm going through these paints too. This is turquoise. And I like to take off the land. And let's get a smaller paintbrush. Oh, the coffee is hitting my stomach a little not good today. It's making my stomach a little upset. So I'm just going to go in and almost like I'm coloring in a coloring book and follow these, leaving the black come through because I can go through and make that more prominent. But just to add some color and pizzazz. As you can see, I'm almost done with these two. If you've been with me for a while, you know I put them all in the bag for me to do, and then I forgot about them. And then when I sat on the floor to do a couple things, I was like, oh yeah, let me get that. Now I'm just adding a little bit of this, just the littlest bit. It doesn't have to be a lot. Okay. You get the point of what that is, right? You will. You will. And then I'll just wipe off rather. Now I like to have, I always say this, I have it sitting right here. I just don't have it open. A page, you know, a book where I can wipe off these extra paints. But today I'm just like going with it. Now this is already pink. So I'm just going to go with magenta. Do I have any left in here? Come on, baby. Really? Is this how we're playing today? Okay, there we go. And see, I really like that, but I'm just gonna like a little bit, just to like kind of, I really like that dark. I should have just grabbed that color, but I'll leave some of that dark there. I might have to go back in with dark after. Yeah, because I really like that dark in there. And this really doesn't do much for it, this pink color. Oh, Kelly, okay. I'm just gonna clean my brush off here for now. All right. I'm not adding any water right at the moment. These are just light enough colors that I'm not worrying about it too much. Okay, so I got that started. I'm gonna hit it with my heat gun just to dry it so I don't put my arm in it. Acrylic paints dry very fast, so we're very lucky right now. And I'm going in here. So what way do I want to make the face? I can make her looking this way. I can make her looking straight ahead. I can make her look all kinds of ways. But I don't know. I have to think how I want it. So let's go here now. I like the way this looks with the paint. It just looks very painterly, and I'm all here for it at the moment. Now, if your paint is a little bit wet, which mine still is, it's okay, because when we're using water soluble pencils, and use a watercolor pencil, whatever you have. I like this because it has thick lead. This is what it says, Dark Wash 8B Derwent Sketching. It's an 8B. So it got like the thick, because we like them thick in here. And it's like, I have it, I didn't sharpen it for a reason. I like it dull. How you like, I took all my nails off. And this one ripped off, and this one ripped off, and this one. And I keep biting this one. My nerves are like shot to heck. So I've been, you know, I've just been chewing my nails, which isn't the best thing to do. So I'm just going to go around here and make the face like this. Maybe today we'll just do straight on. So anyway, that's what this looks like. It's thick. Now you don't have to have it this way. I don't know if I have my other, I think that's just my pencil. I don't know where the other ones are, but anyway, you know, you can get different kind. So let's do just the normal. So what you would do is you would take this in half. Okay, so you know, like the symmetrical part of your face would be. Now I don't necessarily want to do that because I don't want black going down, but I'll do a little bit here so you can see. You can see here. And I'll just blend that in when I do it. So you can have an idea. I'm not going perfect. And then halfway down the face here, look, does it have to be perfect? No. Just put a line going across. And if you've been with me for a while, first of all, I'll do a separate video, but if you've been with me for a while, you know I'm crooked. I'm just a crooked girl in the sense that I can't do a straight line to save my life. So you can see this isn't halfway down, but I'm going to leave it like that because it really doesn't matter. And then you kind of go halfway here for the nose and then halfway from the chin for the mouth. You see what I'm saying? So you can see that. So I'll do the lips first. And this is my line. So I'll just kind of do a V, kind of like a little mustache. And you can even see it even goes up there because I'm just that way, but I can fix it. And then I'm just going to put like a line here for her lip for the moment because I don't know if this is going to stay or if I want it bigger or smaller or whatever. I might want this line down a little bit more though. And then the nose, I do like a little like that. And then I'll put like 2 little lines going like that, like for the nostril kind of thing. And then this is the flaps of the nose. I don't know what everything's called, but you get what I'm saying. And then I'll do this in a second. We're going to do the eyes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to draw it out and then I'm going to speed through me doing the face and just add a little bit of music or something, or maybe I'll hum through it because I'm a good hummer, you know what I'm saying? And so then you can, you know, watch me kind of do that. And then the next video will be, you know, different. But see, that's why this needs to be dry. It's almost dry. Now here, the rule, if we were doing this proper, is you want the same, like, it's almost like 3 eyes. You know how like they say, oh, you have a third eye? So it would be like the same. So if I do this, I would do another one that size, and then another one that size. So it's like 1 eye size separate than, and that's how it makes it look more symmetrical and more normal, I guess is the word you're looking for, Kel. I don't know. So then you have your eyes and, you know, this is where you can play. You want it big, small, and I'll fix that, I'm sure, because that looks bigger than that when I do, you know, the next part. Because you're going to fix. Don't let anybody tell you that you shouldn't be erasing. You shouldn't be doing that. Don't do that crap because you know what? You do you. You want to erase? You erase. You want to draw with a pen? You draw with a pen. You want to use folk art paint? You use folk art paint. You want to do whatever? You do whatever you have. And then you know what? If you strive and you're like, I want golden paints, then make it, you know, manifest it. That's what I say. Now I'll have to use paint there and you can see that that wasn't all the way dry, but I'm not going to worry about that. It'll dry as I continue on. So I will make, yeah, this up here needs to be a little bit drier, but I'm just going to go in with my circles for eyeballs at the moment, not worrying too much. I will fix that, but you can see a face coming together, right? And then just to show you really quickly before I go on to let this dry and then paint on it, is like, here's your nose flap thing, okay? And then your bridge of your nose goes over your eyebrow. Like, these are really, really proper words, right? So I'm just going to put a line here for now, but what happens is this kind of, if you feel your nose, it's kind of where, so you see what I'm saying? And we got that. So this is where I'm going to stop. I am going to take my brush here and just clean it and dab off some of the water and then get off this middle. See how easy when you use watercolor? It doesn't matter. I use pencil sometimes and then just paint over it. So it depends. Depends on what your mood is. Sometimes my mood is naughty and I just do it the way I want to do it. And then you can just go in there and really it's just touching it, right? And I know I have to fix this side. So if you get too much graphite or whatever it is, you just go wipe off your brush, dab it again, and just, you can see it's so simple. But I know that I just love this. It's like having, you know, I don't know if kids still do it, but back in the day, I used to do my makeup full face constantly. I mean, up until I think my son died. And going to be 9 years, I guess. But there was nothing like a Q-tip and you'd wet it in your mouth and you'd get that eyeliner sharp as a, I don't know, knife. But boy, oh boy, that was the days. I don't know if they still wet a Q-tip with their mouth. I watch tons of beauty videos because I just love it. Emily and I both, and I've not seen them do it like that. But makeup's different now, so maybe I wouldn't have to. But that's what this is like when you wet it. And you can see I'm taking a lot of it off because I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh, I could fix that. I could do this. I want that a little, you know. Now I was thinking, because you guys are constantly asking me like to do beginning to end, like in one video. And I thought, oh, that would be fun to do a live stream. Like to do a live stream and then everybody that wants to come can be there and we can just do it. And I don't have to feel like, oh, the video is going to be too long. I'm not going to get any viewers because this is going to be a longer video as well. So, and you'll see whether I speed through this or leave the talking on there. Depends on how long it is. Or maybe what I'll do is maybe I'll just stop it here. And instead of speeding through doing the face, I'll just do another video. And then if you want to watch it, you can. And if you don't, you don't have to. You know? So I want to show you really quickly before I end this anyway. Maybe that's what I'll do. You can see I'm just, and when you dry your brush off, I'm just dabbing it off, dabbing for Angie. I am just drying it and then dabbing it again and it's lifting off. I think the puppy gave up. Maybe I can do the other video too. It just lifts off that water, so, you know. So that's what I'm going to do at the moment. And I'm going to let this dry. And then my next video I'll just do doing it. Rather than speeding through and all. But she's cute so far. She's so cute. Before I come back, I will have another coat of skin color on it, just covering up some of these. Now, do you have to cover these up? No, these will bother me, but a little bit, but who knows? Who knows what I'll do? And then I'll be ready. I'll have the face redrawn, which will probably look very similar to this, just a little editing, and then we'll go on. So as always, please be kind to each other. You never know what battle somebody else is fighting. All my links, information, Amazon, all that good stuff is down below. Click the description. And yeah, if you just found me and you would like to be subscribed, please click the subscribe button down below. Click that little bell so you can be notified when I upload. And I just hope you guys have a fantastic day. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.